Hi there. It's my EDL 856, Module 1. My name is Ian Martinez-McGraw. A little bit about me. I'm a special education teacher slash CTE teacher at Paragon Learning Center, an alternative high school located in Pueblo, Colorado. I've been there for 8 years now. I coach baseball and softball. I have a bachelor's degree from Lipscomb University out in Nashville, Tennessee, a master's from from Colorado State University Pueblo. I enjoy baseball, but I also played baseball throughout college. I enjoy watching sports, golfing, hunting, and fishing. I'm a Buckeyes, Broncos, Avs, and Yankees fan. So, types of communication, some oral communication, which are like phone calls, school messaging systems, so the all calls from the district and school level. Written, so email, notes, meeting agendas, planners, digital, school district websites, social media platforms, online learning platforms, and phone calls. So some of the most frequently used communication that we have, digital, I believe. Um, the school I work at, we are alternative high school, and we're online. So we are always sending information out via our management system. So whether that's our learning management system, our announcement system, we do conduct a lot of meetings via Google Meets. We've also we use Google Voice to kind of communicate with our students. We utilize Canvas, which is our learning management platforms, and that does do announcements. Some oral communication, utilizing phone calls and parents. As a special education teacher, I always have to do this, calling or messaging parents to set up meetings all the time for their IEPs. We also use it to get our students' attendance, so we have to do data points which are different than just kind of standard attendance since we do not see all of our kids every single day. We do use all calls, so our phone messaging system that sends automatic calls to parents and inform them of any upcoming events. And then we also have in-person meetings that we do get with the students and parents. And then written, as an online school, we do utilize email a lot. We communicate with staff, students, and parents that way. We do provide planners for all of our students at the beginning of the year and also create flyers throughout the whole year that contain information of upcoming events. So even though we are an online high school, we still do, dances and stuff like that. So some tools that are provided versus tools that are purchased. So what's provided for us are email addresses. Our district computers are Google platforms, so we're very Google based at our school. I know a lot are Apple based, but our school district is Google based. Um, so our students do have Chromebooks. We have laptops, but we all run off Gmail and all that. And then our school, we do get district issued cell phones. So not every school in the district gets those, but we do since we are an online school. And then some that are purchased. So Canvas, which is our learning management platform, Apex Learning, which is our online curriculum that our school uses, and actually our district does use at our high school level. The Reading Plus, which is a supplemental reading curriculum, and then Alex Math, which is a supplemental math curriculum. So a tool that I wish that I could use but I can't. I think that there are two tools that we are told not to use. That would be really good is text messaging. We all know that kids text all the time nowadays. We're just not allowed to text students, which I do understand because the risk that there is with it. But since students are always on the phone, I feel like a lot of our students nowadays suffer from not being able to express their emotions and not be able to kind of communicate orally, so they like to do it over text messages, which kind of leads me to my next point of social media. Students are all over social media. It could be a good thing. A lot of times it's a bad thing for our high schoolers, but being able to use that to track them down, which we have done that before, but there's a very, very fine line that you can utilize it for, but we just don't get to use it as much as I wish we could. So some introductions that I've kind of learned: the best way to communicate with teachers is to show them that you value their time. Meet them in their classroom rather than in the office. So that just kind of shows the mutual respect and kind of get to, help gain that from the teachers, which would go big in making the success of the school. Turn off notifications on the phone or computer and open the conversation by asking questions. Show teachers that you know their time is valuable and their voice matters, and just show that you're supportive there and that you're there for them. Effective communication is a two-way process. Bear in mind that you will learn more when listening to others than when you're speaking, and that people will not open up to those who they consider poor listeners. Be relatable, trustworthy, and approachable. Share information about commonalities, so something like family, sports, etc. Be informative, but also concise. And then first name bases around each other that shows mutual respect. We actually kind of do that at our school, especially we allow our students to call us by our first names. Just kind of shows that respect, um, and that there's not really that authority. I guess you would say there is authority, but not that figure. And standard correlation. So this assignment allowed me to communicate through oral, written, and digital means within larger organizational, community, and political contexts when advocating for the needs of the student or the school and community. I was able to learn more about the forms of communication that could better help me in the future, especially as a building leader. The relevance of this assignment is my current learning because in education we need to be able to inform all the parents, students, and community about all the things happening within our school. Communicating with all the necessary stakeholders are crucial in regards to having a school function and being successful. In today's day and age where technology is the focal point of all the generations, I believe that is a great way to do this and to keep up with school websites and also social media platforms. Um, that way everyone is in tune with what is happening. So a little reflection. Assignment has definitely helped me understand more about communication, how to involve the community within the school. As a future building leader, I will understand new ways to communicate with everyone. I also think community involvement is something that's not really practiced enough, but it can really positively impact the school. And I think that has to do with a lack of communication. They're just not aware of a lot of things that are going on. This assignment will help me as a future school leader by allowing me to come up with ideas of how to get community members involved within the schools. So here are my references. Thank you guys for listening to my presentation. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day.